cheesy am I? This is a video. This is my buddy Bill Kamek. This guy's cool, man. He does this thing, Google Hangouts. He's a big old Pensatian humanoid. Anyway, he's having a drink and checking out a little of the mix setup video. Today's our first mix. And we've been going, we actually had a little mix automation lesson with Ryan Williams 2 nights ago. Him trying to explain to me how to do full automation on all channels simultaneously and using join and this. It was unbelievable to watch me with the deer in the headlights look, wasn't it? Yeah. There's certain things I'm really smart at. That's not one of them. But we got it. But anyway, this is, who is this? Kissing Miss Lizzie? Yes. This is Stola. Is the producer. I think he's the guitar player or drummer too. Really good guys. Rock band out of Norway. Alright, so we're plugged in now. Anyway, so this is it, man. And actually we had Jeff Brown come out yesterday, who's our local gear tech, pro audio tech, and he worked on our plasmas, and we got those going. There was a couple that needed a little attention, and we're ready to do our first mix after having done the CLA thing, man. I'm really excited. It's kind of a whole new setup. We're just coming out of the A-Bus. Johnny's actually setting us up with a brand new, we're backing up the last diskette, and we are starting with a fresh diskette, and we're just using the quad compressor out of the A-Bus and the Sontic EQ, and we've taken a lot of things out of the line and going a little simpler, kind of explain as we go. Fatso's on rooms now. Switched out 1176 off the bass and went with the distressor. Kind of was liking that. The Electrodyne EQ's still on guitars, and we're using the LA3s on the main guitars, the main heavies, and switched drum sub, or I guess drum parallel, drum bus with the API 2500, and we tried them all, and man, that thing just sounded killer. Boiler still in kick and snare, 610 on snare and trigger, and yeah, there you go. So again, still using the Neve EQs on kick and bass, and PCM 42 will be set to quarter note, Pultec on the vocal, and then the vocals, instead of coming out, we still have the Brower kind of 3 vocal here with it floated, and then bust only the 2 compressors, 1176 and stay level. We took the distressor out. I kind of wasn't feeling it on vocals, but I liked it on bass. The other reason I wanted to take it out is because I wanted to open up this one channel for, this is the return of my PCM 42, which will be my main vocal delay. And then we were able to move some things around and open up some real estate, so now we've got 2 sets of stereo tracks for harmonies. And we also moved some stuff around here, and we were able to open up an extra pair of tracks for guitars. This is all like guitars, keyboards, strings, synths, drums up to here, bass, all the instruments, rhythmical instruments, vocals, harmonies, and then effects returns, Pro Tools effects. This will be our main vocal plate. It's our drum parallel, which is the 2500, the 610 return, which will give us some gnarliness on the snare, PV Cosmos, which we're running as like a subharmonic generator in parallel with bass and drums, and then this down here is the H3000 for split harmonizer, and the minis are set up for our drum verb, which is an internal Pro Tools drum verb, which is why we could put it up here, because we can EQ and automate it in Pro Tools. And then us and them, this is our turns for listening and our reference mixes, our mixes and the reference mixes, that's why they're down. And then up here is our H3000 set for doubler. But anyway, there you go. So I'm going to get this thing crackling. Kissing Miss Lizzie. Alright, so we're experimenting here. We've got an old mix from songs that are earlier in the record with this Kissing Miss Lizzie, and the guitars are different. They're a little more open on this song, and we're taking out the LA3s on the guitars, and we're going back to the 2500 and seeing if it's more that it's just a different arrangement and like different amps, or if it's a more of a the sound of the 2500. Because yeah, let's see what happens. It's crazy how different these are. The heavies are poking there, I guess, with the LA3, and then you go to the 2500 and it's flatter. It's compressing more. So here's LA3s. Then we'll listen to the heavies and then 2500. So a little low mid thing, man. LA3s. What do you think, Woot?
The LAs are prettier.
Yeah.
The reason that we're seeing this,
or if Kenny Joyetta would say it,
Quitty. The reason we're seeing what it looks like more compression.
Yeah, it could be because we don't have any bus parallels.
Yeah,
gone. But so there's yeah, the LA3s are a little more elegant. The 25 has a little bit more of that low mid thing. So let's see. Well, after much deliberation, we decided just to go back to what we were. The LA3s are actually really nice on the guitars.
big, open, and
yeah,
sweet.
And the 2500 is killer on drum sub. Good lord, man. It added just that, it like added that low mid beef and just made the snare, made the cymbals sound like heavier. Everything just sounded really great. All right, so are we all back patched in normal? And we did go back to putting the knees at the end of the thing because, you know, the board was tilting a little bit and it's just like I could hear it. And so now we're coming straight out of the A bus and we're going into the Soundtech and then out of the Soundtech into the left and right of the Neves, and then we're using the output trim on the Brent Averill Neve for our left and right. Yeah. And we got it set for 300 ohms, which sounds a little more evil. All right, so 2500 back on drum bus, correct?
Correct.
And LA3's back on guitars, and we are back to mixing. Yeah, we're getting there now. We're getting a feel for this. Wow. How much wider and deeper it is?
Yeah, it is.
This is awesome. Holy smokes. It's also more even. It feels more like this is more even. Before it was like, I think because of the game, the outputs of the different compressors were probably set funky. So like the bass and guitars are always low, and now it's like a little bit more balanced. Check it out, Woody. See here?
This is now running for my life. I'm keeping low, staying out of sight. My pulse is racing, my breath is fast. This is a battle you cannot last. I'm all alone in this no man's land.
Doubler.
From the shadows I take my stand. Won't be fooled to lower my guard. I bring the fight to your backyard. Ain't on the run from the barrel. I hit the ground for my life. I'm keeping low, staying out of sight. My pulse is racing, my breath is fast. This is a battle you cannot last. I'm all alone in this no man's land. From the shadows I take my stand. Won't be fooled to lower my guard. I bring the fight to your backyard. Ain't on the run from the barrel of a gun. Standing my own ground. You can break me down. My mind is all made up. I'm gonna make
split harmonizer.
Wipe your silly smile. My running days are over in a while. I hit the ground running for my life. I'm keeping low, staying out of sight. My pulse is racing, my breath is fast. This is a battle you can't outlast. I'm all alone in this no man's land.
Very cool, man. Chris Lord Algae rocks, man.
To lower my guard.
Also doing this X-Delay thing now. It was Woody's idea on guitars. Really cool. You know, reverse the panning, you know, the left echoes on the right, right echoes on the left. It's nice. Do some Van Halen with that. Yeah, the sound is just unbelievably, incredibly better. Wow. And it was already cool. It's just better now. Cooler. Unbelievable. So much space to mix now. Unbelievable, huh?
Yeah.
Everything's so big and it's loud. Like, very cool. I think we've kind of got it together here. It's taken us about a good 3 hours or so to kind of get everything where it's sitting. And it's so vibrant. Wow, is that different, huh?
It is.
What's up, Project Pat?
Hey, what's up?
What do you think, Woot?
He's back.
I know, he's back. All right, so now we're all calibrated. And I think we're good, man. I think we're going to take a bounce out to the car after I got to teach you in 5 minutes. And then we're going to take a bounce out to the car, which actually isn't here because I got my wife's truck. We'll just have to run by and get my car. And then, yeah, this is really great, man. So vibrant, big. Well, that's just killer, man, right? Alright, so we just took our first mix out to the car. La Ronde, how'd it sound?
It sounded awesome.
It did sound awesome. It sounded so amazing, big and wide.
Pro.
It did. It really did.
The separation.
Like right out of the gate, it was just like when it hit, it was like wow. It was. It was a mix type. It was a sound of a mix that I've never been able to achieve before. You know. And the rig is much simpler. It's quieter too, less noise, and it sounds absolutely beautiful, man. I'm so pumped. I'm so happy.